Assalamu alaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. And welcome to Embrace the Day, another edition of Embrace the Day powered by Halal Dawah Network. My name is Khalifa Muhammad, and I am very, very happy to be in front of the believers, trying my hardest to share some wealth building, health building, information for our communities, for our families, for our individuals. Yesterday we had an amazing show, and I just want to let everybody know that a couple of our followers are saying, "Wow, Facebook took the post down." You know, Facebook, you know, they're really like concerned that Facebook took down the information. And the only thing I can say is the reason why they probably took the information down, they said it goes against our guidelines. Well, everybody knows that all we do here is share haq, share truth, share that which is good for our communities, our individuals, and families. So if that goes against the guidelines, then I believe that they need to really just search themselves and see what their guidelines is all about. Is it about humanity? Or is it about money? I don't know what it's about. Which comes to let me know and let me say that that's the one reason, the main reason why we have our own server. We have our own platform. It's called the Halal Dawah, the Halal Wealth Builders Dawah Network.com. That's right. And we'll put it up there. We'll put it up there for everybody to know. So we have our own server. And what does that mean? That means that we are in charge of our own properties. We're in charge of, and we're sanctioned, and all of us are actually sanctioned to tell the truth, to share some information, some life-sustaining information for the ummah, for the community. And it's our duty. So now that we have our own platform, we encourage you to go there and look at it and support it. Why? Because when you go there, you don't have to be looking and saying astaghfirullah, you know, because there's so much nastiness, so much dirt, so much filth on there. No, it's designed for those that are striving for oneness with the Allah, so that we know that we're in the right direction, in the right spirit, inshallah, that He wants us to be. Yes, this is a platform that mothers and fathers don't have to worry about their children, on their phones with this particular website, with these particular apps. Yes. And we're promoting halal wealth building. We're promoting halal businesses. We're promoting halal activities that will do nothing but strengthen the ummah. Now, when we talk about strengthening the ummah, we know that we here at the Halal Wealth Builders, we visited ICNA Convention 2024 in Baltimore, Maryland. And let me tell you, it was nothing less than amazing. I want to say that there was close to 1,000 vendors, from food to games for the children to limitless clothing, limitless literature, all kind of activities to help one another, to serve one another. And when we speak about serving, we went to the middle section. The middle section was the really, really explosive section. What the middle section was the corporate sponsorships. And these corporate sponsorships, they're like worldwide. And they do things on a big level, worldly and nationally. And I kept passing the ICNA relief. And I said to myself, I know I got to go there personally. I can't just send our people there. I got to personally go there because I really want to know me. So, I made dua and went over there to the big area right in the middle. I mean, you couldn't when you come to there and you come downstairs, that's the first thing you see. And it is rightly so and rightly needed, the first thing. Why? Because it gives relief. It gives the disaster relief. It gives the services to help those that are truly, truly in need. And we have with us today a brother, a soul, a spirit that is actually the director of Disaster Relief Services, ICNA Relief USA. Beautiful brother. Goes by the title of Imam Rafiq Mahdi. And let's welcome him to the stage. Assalamu alaikum, Imam.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa
barakatuh. How are you, Aki? How are you? You've been traveling a little bit, huh?
Alhamdulillah, nahmudullah nashkuruhu. And that's one of the blessings that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has bestowed upon me, the ability to travel and to, mashallah, visit new communities, meet brothers and sisters, talk about what we do at ICNA Relief, and also just, share the experiences of the Ummah here in the United States.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. So for those of us that don't know you, can you just give us give the listeners a little bio, little thumbtack of who Imam Rafiq Mahdi is and what it is that you've been doing as of lately, and then we'll step into the ICNA convention.
Certainly, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, everyone. My name is Imam Rafiq Mahdi. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee. Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed me, and I embraced Islam in my youth at the age of 23. At that time, subhanallah, the Muslim community was evolving and growing here in the U.S., but not a lot of opportunities for study and for fellowship in East Tennessee at that time. But one of the things that I began to do was seek out the Muslims, that was mostly students at that time at the University of Tennessee. And I developed a real zeal for knowledge and for learning about my new faith. It became clear to me that I needed to learn the Arabic language to be able to read it, to understand it, so I could get closer to the Book of Allah and closer to understanding our deen. This led me, of course, to apply for different opportunities. Allah blessed me to travel to Saudi Arabia, where I studied at the Islamic University of Medina. And alhamdulillah, returned from there in 94. Mashallah, became, at the request of a community, the Imam in Miami, Florida. also in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, returned to my home in Knoxville, where I accepted the position of Imam as well. And in 2011, I think it was, after a flooding event in Nashville, Tennessee, I discovered ICNA Relief and volunteered with them as helping people whose houses had been flooded and during that particular disaster. And through that involvement, just became more and more involved and more convinced of the importance of being involved in our communities, of Muslims being visible in that space of disaster relief. And currently, I am the director of disaster relief services for ICNA Relief USA.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. So, your journey, Imam, from starting off, would it be fair to say that when you accepted Islam in Tennessee, that it was very few acceptees in the state of Tennessee, or so? Would that be fair to say?
Yeah, I think when I first came back to Knoxville as a Muslim in 1979, there were not too many Muslims here in East Tennessee. I remember the first Jummah I attended was about 5 people there, mashallah. And alhamdulillah, now, mashallah, in Knoxville, we have, I think, three masajid. We have a large community. Looking forward to probably maybe 1,500 to 2,000 people for Eid, inshallah ta'ala, this coming Sunday. So, yeah, the community has been blessed, and Islam is spreading here in Knoxville and throughout the state of Tennessee, and indeed throughout the United States.
Yes, sir. Alhamdulillah. So, and that's good to hear. And this disaster relief, of course, it requires not only the love for the community, but just the love for just helping others. How did you get all of that love? Did you get that love and that desire to help others through just learning of Islam?
Well, alhamdulillah, I think that, mashallah, tabarakallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he chooses whom he pleases, and he guides us to this deen. And if we are truly, devoted to striving to understand his book and to put it into practice in accordance with the teachings and the practice of the Messenger, alayhi salatu wasalam, then we learn very quickly that compassion is so important in Islam. And the Messenger, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and that he was sent as rahmatan lil alameen, and he is a mercy for all the worlds. And we are his followers. We are the ones that are carrying that legacy, carrying that message. So even in the face of some of the things that we endure here since, September 11, 2001, and the quote unquote Islamophobia and all of the animosity sometimes that we have to deal with, all of the, falsehood and propaganda. But we still have to maintain compassion. We still have to recognize that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has chosen us and given us a mission, and to bring people closer to him. So one of the ways that you can accomplish that is when you come to someone's aid in their time of need.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. We felt some of that, brother Imam, when we was at ICNA, and me and my 2 brothers, we were coming down the elevator in the hotel, and we was about to, I think it was like the second day, we was coming down the hotel, and the elevator stopped, and when it opened up, this young lady was coming in, and she looked a little startled. Then she came in, we gave her the greetings, hey, how you doing, good morning, da 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 da. And then she said, she said, are you guys Muslims? We said, yes, ma'am. She said, you guys are very brave. Just like that.
MashaAllah.
MashaAllah. And I was like, why do you say that? She said, because of what's happening in the world today, and for you to represent yourself in the matter of what you represent, she said, that takes a lot of bravery. I said, yes, man, well, we're protected by the one God. So,
Alhamdulillah.
And then she asked us where we was at, and she actually came down to the convention.
Oh, mashallah.
Mashallah. She came down. She said, you remember me? I was like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But so now you you got into ICNA. Pardon me, you got into ICNA Relief, and you just left, and we just left Baltimore. I'm pretty sure that wasn't your first time there. Am I correct? At ICNA convention.
Oh no, my convention I've probably been for the
So
last 10 years.
now
Mhm.
it was estimated like close to like 30,000 Muslims. I mean, it was a lot of brothers and sisters there. Can you tell me what your experience and what your spirit is when you attain and go to these conventions? Because you all listen, you had such an amazing. Not only did you have an amazing layout, but everybody that was there working with you was so beautiful. It was like when I came over there, I was like, okay, I'm trying to find out who's who that I could talk to. And they greeted me so beautifully. And I told them who I was and what we wanted to do. And they was like, oh, come on, you need to go, you need to talk to the Imam. And that's when I came over to you and spoke to you. It was beautiful. And you accepted us and with open arms. What was your experience this year at the ICNA convention?
Well, mashallah, the IGNA convention is just a beautiful experience. To have so many Muslims coming together and spending, that time together that weekend, mashallah, fellowship, the all of the speakers, the information, the workshops, the bazaar, as you mentioned, and seeing the families and the children, just to have that experience here, in the United States, which we don't have at that level. I mean, alhamdulillah, in our wherever we may live, in our communities, in our masajid, alhamdulillah, yes, we experience those things, but at the level of 30,000 Muslims coming together, and you go out of the hotel, you go out of the convention center, and the Muslims are everywhere. You're giving salam to those those you do not know. You're meeting new people. Alhamdulillah, it's just a great experience, and at the same time, it is an opportunity for us to show who we are, and to be visible, and to give dawah. That one of the things that happens at the IGNA convention is um, the brothers from White Islam, brothers and sisters from White Islam, they'll go out in the just in the downtown area, set up a booth, pass out Qurans and literature. And
Mm,
I saw that they had 6 shahadas during the convention, mashallah.
alhamdulillah.
Mashallah. So yeah, it's a great experience. It's a beautiful an opportunity. I think this was the 49th annual convention that just took place. And I can remember when it used to be in Hartford, Connecticut, probably 2010, 2011, around then, that the attendance was probably around 6 to 7,000, and now, mashallah, we're up to almost 30,000. So it's growing, and it's continuing to bring Muslims together, and to give us that platform to again try to bring the creation close to the Creator.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So, Imam, if you would, let everybody know what services do IGNA Relief have?
Yes,
What
certainly.
services do they have?
Yes, of course, IGNA Relief is under the umbrella of ICNA, which is Islamic Circle of North America. And IGNA Relief is the social services arm of Islamic Circle of North America here in the United States. There are actually 2 organizations that serve, that relief purpose, that goal, that mission, and that is IGNA Relief, which is a domestic organization. We work exclusively in the United States, and we have a sister organization which is called Helping Hand for Research and Development, which does international relief work. But for us at IGNA Relief USA, we actually our mission was redefined in 2005 after Hurricane Katrina. And for those who can remember Hurricane Katrina, it was a devastating disaster that took place in New Orleans, in Louisiana. Hundreds of people were killed, thousands of people displaced, and subhanallah, the Muslim community was affected just like every other community. But during that time, when the need was so clear and so great that mashallah the masajid they opened up, that they let people in, they fed people, they helped people in any way that they could. And the brothers and sisters at ICNA, at Islamic Circle of North America, they realize that this is something that we need to be involved in, not only now but in the future. That we need to show people that the Muslims are here to bring the khair, the benefit and the good to the society, and to help their brothers and sisters in Islam in the time of need, and to also help their brothers and sisters in humanity. Because this is, of course, the legacy and the teaching and the example of our beloved Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So since that time, Ignorant Relief has grown and developed 7 major programs. We have the disaster relief services. We have the hunger prevention services with over 40 some odd. I think right now it's 49 food pantries throughout the United States in different cities. We have transitional housing services, which provide housing for Muslim sisters who are experiencing homelessness for whatever reason it might be. There are now 24 of these facilities throughout the United States where sisters can have a safe place to live, to practice their deen, to increase their life skills, and be safe until Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala opens the door for them and they move on with their lives. We have refugee resettlement services, helping people come into this country from different parts of the world and helping them to get settled here. We have what we call Muslim family services, which serve the Muslim communities, and particularly, but in general, the community at large, and that helping in, if someone needs help with their rent, if someone needs food, if someone needs to learn how to speak the English language, if someone needs counseling, someone, is trying to navigate, the legal system, and whatever it might be that we can offer it, we're going to offer it. And we have health services, I think 7 free clinics right now, 6 or 7 free clinics throughout the United States and in different cities. And we have back to school services, which is educational services. We're providing backpacks and school supplies to communities in need. So all of these, mashallah, are taking place by the grace and mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala here in this society, showing the people that we are the ones who bring khair, who bring good to the society. And of course, we can't accomplish any of this without the grace and mercy of Allah, and then the support of brothers and sisters like you and your viewers and all of the community, mashallah.
Mashallah, mashallah. There's I don't know if Ignorant Relief have anything of this nature, but there was a question posed, and it is a very, very touching and very sensitive area to relief. But some of us have fallen into the dunya bad enough or far enough to go into substance abuse. Is there any type of there's questions that says, is there any type of relief or areas where we can support and help those that need help in that area?
Now, we have what we call resource centers in several communities in different cities throughout the United States. And this is where we try to bring our services together under one roof. And one of those services is counseling and referral. So, when somebody is willing and ready, to come to grips with some issues that they may be facing, and, that they need help, they need support, and that we want to be an avenue to get them what they need. So we do have in certain areas where they can visit our resource center, they can speak with a counselor, they can in confidence share what some of the challenges may be that they're facing. And then if we cannot help them right there, then we will, mashallah, refer them to the agencies that can get them, inshallah, the help that they need, bi'idhnillah. And, our services are continuing to grow and evolve. And, we want to be that one-stop shop for
yes, sir.
the way of speaking, and to provide the community what they need. And, the needs are going to vary from, community, but we know that there are certain things that we share, and there are certain challenges that we face here in the United States. and that we as Muslims, we have to be the ones that, come together, recognize what it is we need to do to help one another, and then be proactive in establishing the institutions that will meet those challenges and provide those needs.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, we're about to end. Go get to the end of our interview, but and I tell you, it's just a host of information and love and respect to the community. Imam, how could one, if one was interested in helping, this is a two-part question. First and foremost, what type of help is really, really needed at this particular time? And how can one go about being a part of the relief program, the disaster relief or the help that's needed?
Yeah, certainly. As mentioned, that whatever we are able to accomplish at ICNA Relief is again by the grace and mercy of Allah, but then the support of brothers and sisters like you and your listeners and all of the community. I mean, we are a nonprofit organization that whatever we accomplish is with the help of volunteers, and we keep our staff at a minimum level because we're utilizing the zakat, the sadaqah from the donations from the community, and we have to accept that trust with a full understanding that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask us about it on Yom Qiyamah. So subhanAllah, we need first and foremost the dua of all of our brothers and sisters. And we request everyone to take ownership of this institution that has been established for the community and for the generations to come, that we show who we are here in the United States. So everyone is requested to just take an opportunity to go to icnarelief.org, ignorelief.org, peruse our website. You'll find there the link to volunteer, and in which program you'd like to volunteer for. You just give your information, and inshallah ta'ala, you will hear back from us, and we'd love to incorporate you, to include you, and to have you join us, Yani, in this work, in this work which we feel is very vital, and for the ummah here in the United States.
Well, thank you so much, Imam. You did. This is just an amazing show right here, and I want everybody to know. Look, this show how we can, how our people, how those that follow us. One thing that we can do is use this powerful finger right here. And what this finger does, all we got to do is hit the repeat button and just repeat and share and share and share and share it to everybody that you know. Imam, this is not only is it national, but this is worldwide as well, as you explained. Am I correct?
Yeah, alhamdulillah. Ignorant Relief is exclusively domestic, and Helping Hand is doing international. So we're sister organizations, both under umbrella of ICNA, Islamic Circle of North America. So yes, our reach is domestic, and then from there, and worldwide as well.
Alhamdulillah. Well, it's been a pleasure and it's been an honor, Brother Iman. And I told you before that we're here in Tampa, and our masjid, we actually go to Tennessee quite often. So the next time I'm in Tennessee, Aki, let's link up and have us some lamb and some tea.
Inshallah, bi'idhnillah, certainly. Masjid
Yes,
An-Nur in Knoxville, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. So is there any last words that you might want to say to the people, Imam, before you leave?
Just that may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all of you in these blessed days. As we know from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the first 10 days of the Hijjah, that this is the time for us to truly connect with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to increase in our righteous deeds, and to make a lot of dua, a lot of istighfar. And may Allah accept from our brothers and sisters whom they have made the journey to perform the Hajj. And just recognize that ICNA Relief is an institution for all of us living here in the United States, and we want everyone to be involved. We can utilize and benefit from everyone's time and expertise, and also from the generosity. So again, icnarelief.org.
Thank you so much, Brother Imam. And once again, everyone, we've just had a beautiful, amazing time with the director of, of the relief, IC Relief,
Disaster Relief Services.
Disaster Relief Services. I fumbled it up, but you got it. Thank you for that. Team, that's tag team, everybody.
Yes.
Brother Imam, thank you so very much. May Allah continue to bless you and helping the community as you are. May Allah make us grow stronger in understanding and in the spirit of giving and helping. All right, my name is Khalifa Muhammad, and this is Embrace the Day, powered by Halal Dawah Network. Everybody have an amazing day on purpose. Is there anything that we said that Allah Ta'ala is not pleased? May He forgive us. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.